People who are successful and productive and happy and loving and serving the world, well, they just got lucky. And that's absolutely not true. If I was to deconstruct it, they study a lot, they have great mentors, they work really, really hard. So you don't get lucky, you create lucky. Most successful people in world-class lives don't come from talent. Lots of good research on that now. They actually are not genetic. You look at great musicians, you look at any industry titan, it was less about talent and it was more about grit. Grit is that resolve where you, through practice every day, you do what you say you will do. That's what resolve is. Now, flaky performers, it's like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to build a business. Yes, I'll help you. Yes, I'll do this for you tomorrow. Yes, I'll deliver this, and it's all talk, less do. It is less about your genetics and it's more about your habits. That's really the basis of talent.
Everyone in this room knows how to create. You're not a manager of your life, you're a creator of your life, or you wouldn't be in this room. How do you create your life? You get hungry for something, don't you? Who has done something in your life that once seemed difficult or impossible, and now it's part of your life? Who's got something in your life in this area? Say I. You decided there's something you wanted so bad that you unleashed all your desire. You became obsessed with it. If it was a business or a car or a relationship or a transformation in your body, if there's something you once envisioned and now it's real, it's because you didn't just envision it, you brought so much emotion to it that now it's in your life. It was once a dream, it was once a goal, and now it's in your life. How many have something like that in your life now? Say I. You may take it for granted now, hopefully not, but it was once just a vision. It may have seemed impossible at one time. So how did you do it? You started with a concrete vision of what you wanted and you focused on it continuously, didn't you? Wherever focus goes, energy flows. You envisioned something, you got clear about it, and then you started thinking about all the reasons why you wanted it. You got excited about it. Said, this is what's next for me now. I want this. You may have dreamed about it, thought about it, talked about it. But when you focus on something continuously, something magical happens.
You can't give away what you don't have. People who are not good at giving away love can't give away love because they don't have it to give away. If I want to give you a dozen oranges, I can't give you those dozen oranges unless I go out and pick up 12 oranges someplace. Otherwise, all it is just empty rhetoric. You can't give away love for others if you don't have love in here to give away. If what you have in here is contempt, if what you have in here is anger, if what you have in here is fear, then these are the things you're going to be giving away in your life.
Blaming others is removing responsibility for yourself. And we grow as leaders, entrepreneurs, creatives, human beings, the moment and the day we stop blaming our parents or our past or people who hurt us or our bosses or our children or whatever, or the economy or the country. Every time you recite some blame and make an excuse, you actually amplify it in your imagination. What I mean by that is every time you speak out an excuse of blame, and you're giving away your power. You're actually giving the external things that you blame your power. How do you take your power back? You stop using the language of victimhood and you use the language of heroism. You are the hero you're waiting to see. It starts by absolute personal responsibility. The mirror test is what I'm suggesting. You look in the mirror and you say, why am I not producing mastery if that's one of your limitations? Or why don't I have enough time freedom? Or why don't I have the relationships I want? Or why is my health in a decrepit state versus a magnificent state? You look at what's not working in your life, and rather than blaming and coming up with excuses, which if you keep on reciting them, you're gonna actually believe they're true, because human beings are really good at brainwashing ourselves by what we think and how we feel and the ways we talk and the ways we operate.
You don't have dreams without tests. You understand? And everything you're going through is God preparing you for what you asked for. So when you get tested It's actually God preparing you for what you asked for. You got to have hardships, setbacks, missteps. The only way to learn how to get up, you got to fall. Only way to learn how to get over, you got to be under. The only way to learn how to win, you got to lose. Only way to appreciate the laughter, you got to be crying. You would not appreciate the sunshine if it didn't rain. You would not love the morning sunlight if it never got dark. It is designed that way in life, man. So having lost everything twice, I have a much greater appreciation for what God has given me now because I'd have done without it. So see, you appreciate, you learn. You gotta have it that way. You don't learn nothing when you're winning. You learn through failure. Failure is the part of the process people don't like, but that's the win. Michael Jordan took over 900 game-winning shots. Michael Jordan ain't made but 147 of them shots. You ain't heard nothing about them misses. They only write about the wins, man. But he learned how to get them 146 by missing 750 times. You see what I'm saying? And that's how life is, man. The number one cause of failure in the world is the fear of failure. Fear stops more dreams from coming true than anything else. The fear of failure is the number one cause of failure. To take the jump is hard because you got to take a chance. But folks, you get one time round the track in life. You don't get to go round twice. You go round once. If you stay safely planted where you are and you never jump, you never take a chance to go see what God really has for you. You're not gonna ever live, you're going to merely exist. You're gonna wake up and you're gonna live with what if I. You're gonna live with if I had only. You're gonna live with the fact that you're gonna see other people living their best life. You're gonna have to live with the fact that there are people's dreams coming true every day with the exception of yours. Now, if you can rationalize that out and live with that, I applaud you. I could not live with the fact that I thought there was a better life for me, but I was afraid to take it. Okay, so you're afraid to go after your dreams. Because why? It's hard. But can I tell you something? It's hard to be successful, but it's hard not to be successful. What you don't want to do is live your life without options, and not being successful kills all options. You have to lose your fear.
We could take our work and think of work as being like a gift. One of the greatest gifts outside my love that I can give another human being is my labor. But there's 3 gifts of labor you might have within your nature, meaning you can master anything, but under stress, people tend to go back to their true nature. And there are 3 gifts of labor that you can give. One of those gifts we might call the gift of being an artist or a talent, or another word for it would be a truly skilled producer. Some people, the reason you know this is your gift is what you love to do is to create a product or service and deliver it to people, and you're enamored by that. Most businesses are started by artists. There's somebody who was an amazing negotiator, an amazing fashion designer, amazing code writer. So an artist is in it for the impact, and yes, they want to make money, don't get me wrong, but it's not the first thing and they won't trade it. The second gift you might have is the gift of being a manager leader. A manager leader is someone who lives to manage people and processes. They love to figure out how to maximize a business by changing the gears, creating a new process, working with people, and those people love it. They are not artists in that their talent or skill, they're not there delivering it directly to the client. They want to work on the people that are directly delivering to the client. They want to work on the system that makes this business work. And so they think it differently. They're inspired by different things. They make different decisions. A great company can't be great without great artists, talent, who really deliver extraordinary products or services. A company cannot maintain greatness and grow unless they have some great manager leaders who can run with the process and the people. They're both critical components. The third choice of service, the true gift you can give, is that of an entrepreneur. And while most of you in this room would call yourself an entrepreneur, and you would be entrepreneurial, by this definition, it's a little different. Most people think of an entrepreneur as anybody who starts multiple businesses. No, that's not true. Some artists start multiple businesses because they want to get all kinds of things for all kinds of people. Some managers want to do multiple businesses so they feel like they have multiple systems. But an entrepreneur is in it for one thing, the juice of risk. They want to make money. And by the way, an entrepreneur, will they sell this business? Yes or no? For the right price, they'll sell anything. And their mindset is, sell it, I'll start another one. Sell it, I'll buy another one. They are not attached. They might enjoy the product or service. They might be proud of the product or service, but they're in it for the risk. And they're the kind of person that when they lose massively, they jump up, dust themselves off, and want to do it again.